Hi, my name is Stephanie Taylor, and this is my video for Module 11 and 12, Adolescence. The first question that you asked was, what social niche did you fit into, or which clique? My freshman and sophomore year, I played volleyball on the high school team, so pretty much I just hung out with like the sports people and with those people that I played on the team with. And then my junior and senior year, I didn't play anymore, but I got into doing cabinetry and architectural woodworking, and so I was in a whole bunch of cabinetry classes, and I was also on seminary council. So I hung out with the people in the woodworking classes, the seminary classes, people on the council. I also hung out with like the cowboy groups just because I don't know, I like those kind of people. I was also in choir, and so I hung out with not so many of the choir people, but mostly just my close friends that were also in choir with me. So that's the type of niche that I guess I got into. The second question, do you feel like adolescence was easy or difficult? Um, at the time, I think it was difficult just because you're in that part of your life, and that's in your season, and you're going through it right then. But now looking back, I think I had it pretty easy. I wasn't exposed to drugs. I wasn't ever asked if I wanted drugs or smoke or alcohol or cigarettes or anything. So I don't know. I didn't hang around those kind of people, and so I guess I didn't put myself out there. I did struggle with other things, so um, like having boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff, and so not necessarily girlfriends, but my friends that were girls. Sorry, that's kind of confusing. So, but just issues that came up between your friends and stuff, and so I think that part was kind of difficult. Um, it was hard to please my parents, getting my good grades that I had to. I was scared of my mom, so I had to get good grades, or else she'd be on my case about it. And so I was a good student in high school. The third question, did you feel no one understood you? I hated talking to my parents. My parents, they didn't have a very good relationship between themselves, and so they were always fighting and constantly just at each other's throat. And so I didn't feel comfortable, and I didn't like talking to them. My sister, that's 3 years older than me, we became best friends, and I was able to talk to her, and I could talk to my girlfriends and tell them things that I couldn't tell my parents. So anyways, what challenges did you see your friends have? I was always dating. I always had a boyfriend. I was always going on dates. And so it was hard because my best friend, she had a skin disorder, and so she, didn't really go on a whole lot of dates, and she was always just kind of jealous of me because I was always on a date with somebody, and she would either end up liking them, and I would be dating them, or vice versa. And so it was just kind of hard that way, but we made things work, and it worked. The last one, share a brief experience about what made it difficult or easy. Just kind of, when you get to your senior year, you just want to be so grown up, and you just want to be done with high school. High school, it sucks. I hate high school. But you just wanted to be grown up. You wanted to date who you wanted. You wanted to be dating a boy seriously. And my parents were totally against that. You don't date seriously until you're out of high school, and I didn't see the value in that back then. Um, and so it was hard that way. I did end up dating a boy pretty seriously behind their backs because they held me back so that I couldn't do that. So anyways, it was wrong. I see that wrong now, but at the time there was nothing wrong with it, and I wanted to do what I wanted to do, so I was kind of rebelling against my parents. So anyways, thanks. That's the end of my video.